Just the way you lie. I want to do. There's two little dances that I want to do on YouTube. I want to do the Megan Trainor and T-Pain little dance with the Charleston. Oh, it's so cute. That little dance is so cute. And I want to do another song by Lay Banks. She's the one that had the song He Gives Me the Ick. Ick, 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 ick. Ick, 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 ick. The little girl from Philadelphia, Lay Banks. She's a young little diva. I think she's like 20 years old, but I love her song. She has a new song. Well, it's not new. It's new to me. I just found it in my algorithm. And it's a little dance that goes with it. So I need to learn the dance. I didn't even introduce myself. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We're down here, girl. Girl. If I could open my eyes. They be closed, honey. They be closed all the time. If I get to smiling, my eyes be closed. That's why I always have to take my pictures like this. You know, because when I smile, my eyes close. And you be looking crazy, smiling like this. Your eyes closed. See how my eyes closed? And if I can, bitch, if I kept my eyes open while I smile, I'd be looking like the goddamn Joker, bitch. Look. So you see, when I take pictures, if you ever notice my pictures, I rarely smile, right? Because when I smile, I close my eyes. Go ahead and like, subscribe while I'm explaining this. Put this down a little bit. So when I smile, my eyes close. So if I smile, and you know, they'll be like, smile, but keep your eyes open, girl, I look crazy. Watch. Did you see how crazy I was looking for that second, for that moment, girl? I can't wait until the sun gets super high. And it is time to where's my little thing? My little microfiber. Girl, it's all the way over there. If I hit this damn contraption, come on, contraption. If I hit this contraption, and then I got stuff on my hands, and these glasses are matte, so any little grease mark or whatever, I'm actually about to get these. I think I want to get these in clear. I really love this frame. I really do. I was out, we went and got our eyes checked the other day, and so I was looking at some frames, and these frames are from Zilul. The link is in the description. These frames, but they also come in like a clear pink. They need them in red. If they had these in red and green, like a seafoam green, I would definitely get them. But they have a clear, and they have it's like a rose gold clear, like a clear. I think I'm gonna get those. I think so. It's either I love these, like I want to get some circles too. I saw some cute circles, black, but the inlay of the lens is gold, so you can see just the gold on the trim and the inside. Like you have the frame, the black frame, but the trim of the lens is gold. Oh, it's so cute, and I want to try them on first. They let you do a little virtual try on, but I want to see how they look, you know? And yeah. So I almost got me some aviators, some titanium aviators from Ray-Ban. Oh my God. You don't even feel them on your face. It's like, do I have on glasses? So I'm gonna have to go back and get those aviator. They were gold. I said, come on, Ray-Ban. You can never go wrong with Ray-Ban. Look, see? And this is a new microfiber. I need to just buy some new ones, actually, instead of just washing them. So what are we talking about? That was a lot, huh? Just to show you how when I smile, my eyes close. Baby, the way Rick Ross is wearing Drake the fuck out down to the internet, girl. Have y'all been watching it? Girl, I've been watching. I've been a spectator. It is a spectator sport. They arguing. And then it got me to thinking about Tia, because you know Tia can't be down there licking her teeth all in the camera, licking her doggy teeth down to the her. One thing Rick Ross is gonna do is put a pair of fucking serial number teeth in your mouth, girl. Tia can't be down there wearing folks out. Did you see her wearing? Who was she wearing out? Sabrina Parr. I was like, get her, whoop that trick. I put that gif in the comments because y'all know how I feel about Sabrina, that black man, Sabrina Parr. You better go get you a good black man. Sabrina Parr, baby, you were out there with Lamar Odom talking about go get you a good black man. Yeah, you better keep that black man. Wait, let me let y'all hear it. You better keep that black man. I'm a bad little bitch. Hey, hips, lips. My favorite motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker. Come on, Jaden Snap. Jaden snapped with that song. Sorry, she really did. Okay, let me go to Sabrina Parr's page so I can show y'all, so I can let y'all hear her. That black man. You better keep that black man. You got you a good black man. You better keep your black man. Let me find it. She be trying to convince the girls. They be trying to convince you. Here she go. Let me find it. You got you a black man. You better keep that black man. You got you a good black man. You better keep you that good black man. Hold on. I think this is it. This is it.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you are a black woman and you know you have a good black man at home, you need to do what it takes to keep that black man. Because let me tell you something, there are not a lot of available good black men out here that are still interested in dating black women. So let me just hit you with some facts. Naturally, there are just more women on this earth than men, okay? We are outnumbering them. So then there's a large percentage of those black men that are incarcerated. There's another percentage of those men that are just disadvantaged.
This is black man. If you got you a good black man, you better keep that good black man. Anyways, Tia Kemp was wearing Sabrina Parr's ass the fuck out. Talking about she used to be up in Ricky Rose's face too. Let me find that. Did I save that? Let me see if I saved it. But I'll tell you what she was dragging. I said, can you imagine Rick Ross and Tia Kemp dragging each other? Girl. Let me see. Did I save it? He don't want to be saved. Here she is talking about.
Will, I want you to talk. Don't be scared now. No Diddy, huh? You scared now, huh? I know y'all on them tapes. Freaky. I know you is. 10 churn happy. It's time to show them churns now. I ain't gonna let off. You should have been shut this big mouth hole up. You know it. You know it. Send me a fruit basket.
She said, send me a fruit basket, bitch. But when I tell you I love me a cussing woman, baby, I love me a woman who could cuss a motherfucker out. I love it. I love it. I live. But can you imagine the way that Rick Ross is going after Drake? Can you imagine him and Tia going after each other? Girl, in person, girl, I couldn't take it. I don't think I'll be able to take it. Let me see if I can find her wearing Sabrina Parr's ass out. She wore her ass out too. Everybody can get something from Tia Kemp. What sign is Tia Kemp? Girl, she's a mess. And the people, you know who else's ass is getting wore out down to the internet? Giselle Osama bin Bryant. Baby. So apparently, I don't watch the show. So apparently she made a mention about like tweets, and I guess it was like in the context that it was in her favor. I don't know. Haven't seen a clip of it, or I guess people were saying it in the comments in the thing. Like she said something about some tweets. I don't know. Y'all tell me. And I guess the way that she said it made it seem like I can't wait to see what the tweets are going to say. And I guess she thought it was going to be in her favor.
One thing about the comments, they are not on your side. So I advise you
When I tell you, Candace did a checkmate on their asses, a check motherfucking mate. Keep your fucking raggedy ass, musty ass queen. Keep her ass. I'm gonna knock her ass down. Keep her, that musty, rusty, po ass, tight ass, slow ass Giselle. Keep her. Keep her. Girl, let me find this Tia Kemp wearing Sabrina Parr out. She said, and you shut up. Oh, here she go.
Call me boo.
Oh, no. Is this it?
I don't give a who say I'm a op.
No, that's not it. She said, I don't care who say I'm an op, as long as I'm not a cop. Where is the one with Sabrina Parr? Girl, they post so much. Oh my God, they post so much. I should have saved it. Girl, when I tell you I was in here hollering, it's so much stuff going on. They said that motherfucking Alexia, what's his name? What's her husband's name? Tom? I think it was Tom. Yeah, I think it was Tom, because she talked about his American name. Tom. He filed for divorce from Alexia. Adriana was right. She was right. She said it at the reunion. She said it's problems in the marriage. She was like, you don't know what you talking about. You lying. Let me tell you something. Alexia Echeverria and Teresa Giudice, they're the same. When I tell you that's the same motherfucker, I think they even have the same birthday, but they're the same. Like, it's a inferno going on around them, and bitch, everything is fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is great. It's better than ever. Girl, you will never that hoe will never let you see her sweat. Ever. Comedy. Girl, it's going down. Crystal from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she left. She announced that she's leaving after 3 seasons. I said, I guess we'll never get to know her why she got kicked out of that 14 friend group. Let me find this damn clip. I really have to. Little Kim's boyfriend, 24-year-old's gross. I don't care. I think it's gross. He looks like her kid. Like, literally looks like her son hovering over her. Okay, I think I'm in the vicinity. Did you see Dennis McKinley out with Snooze Bar? Girl, that empty vase that y'all propped up because she's pretty. Never has no flowers or water in it. Maybe a baby. Girl, get her out of here. Snooze Bar out of here. Baby, I wish I can find that clip of Tia Kemp and Sabrina Parr. Sabrina Parr, get off of my thing. Hold on. Sabrina Parr, Tia Kemp. Hold on. Tia Kemp. Here she goes.
She'll be embarrassed if I was her mama. My grandma always told me as a youngin', you be embarrassed of 2 things in life. I used to say, what, Grandma? Being a hoe and a thief. Ooh, I ain't fucking one. Bitch, y'all hoes got it bad. And then I have no daughters. You hoes need a guide to parenting. Girl.
Man, I tell you,
doing enough to your children.
Girl.
That's why your mother.
Girl, when I tell you Tia can't be dragging, girl, it is hilarious to me. This ain't even the clip that I was talking about. Bitch, this ain't even the shit that I was talking about. Girl, how come somebody didn't send this to the damn blogs? Here she go. Here's the clip I was talking about.
Just Pa, get up, Pa, suck. From Lamar Odom dick sucking, the hoe that was sucking the base of dick. You was over there holding bottles between your.
Did she call Lamar Odom a base head? Girl. Y'all need to leave Tia and Rick Ross alone. Let me tell you. And Rick Ross, because he's the one that said DJ Envious. DJ Envious. What did he say to tell his wife? Said to tell his wife something. You see, he didn't come crazy at him like the way he came at Desus and Mero, Envy. You see, he didn't come at Rick Ross in the same way. Y'all notice that? Hold on, let me here she go. Here, I'm gonna rewind it. She talking about Sabrina Parr. You better keep that good black man.
Parr, get up, Parr, suck. From Lamar Odom dick sucking. The hoe that was sucking the base of dick. You was over there holding bottles between your pussy and sucking Ross for $500 or $1,200. Told me. What you in the comments for? Worry about what the fuck I'm snapping for? It's gonna be a lifetime of snapping, hoe. I got it, see. You wish you had. Find you a show to get on again, ho. I heard your time ran out. I just left my comment for you, Miss Get a Pie, whoever you is, or Miss Ahmad, what is name? Lamar Odom, Chloe. You wish you was a Kardashian. Girl, you went and got the brothel. The suck dick. I know you a high-risk hoe. Ho, don't play with me. Find somebody to play with and go jump rope a dope what you do. Because I don't know you.
Woo!
You his old hoe. Stay out my bitch.
She said, play with your pussy, bitch. Don't play with me. Yes! Girl, I love when the girls wrap a girl up. Girl, why are you in the comments talking? Because I know your tea. You better hush. Girl, and then if I got some tea on you, don't come in the comments talking about me. Like making a comment, like a little commentary, having a little opinion. I guess she said something. Get her ass. She got her ass. Hold on. I didn't even finish letting her drag her. Hold on. Let me get back to the part. Here, hold on.
Don't worry about why I'm loud this year, ho, and angry. I ain't never angry. I'm checking that. It's called checkmate, ho. Tell them, son, your daddy the biggest trick we seen thus far. But your mama wasn't, huh? You better tell these dust mites, baby boy.
Her ass is crazy. She be doing her tongue, running her tongue across her teeth. Her ass, about them big ass teeth she be having. Got serial numbers on the back of them, child. How they gonna identify y'all dental records? Anyway. So what else is going on? We've been down here for 19 minutes, ain't talking about a damn thing. Let me go back to what's on the blogs, girl? Let's see what's going on.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
The Jasmine brand. Jermaine Dupri speaks out against using AI in the music industry. Did y'all hear the AI Pound Town? It's been circulating on the internet. It's been circulating on Twitter. I'm sure it's on TikTok, but it's AI, y'all. You guys got to be careful. Let's hear what Jermaine Dupri has to say.
So today, I got a question. I know, it's going to have niggas mad at me. And
just get to it. Bullet points, anyway, Cliff Notes.
This question is like, why do we keep having or keep allowing?
I got a lot of nerve telling somebody to give me bullet points and Cliff Notes.
Well, people from different walks of life, different businesses and all that shit come in our business, the music business, and disrupt our business and then tell us that this is what we should be doing. And we start moving by their rules. I ain't understood this for a long time. If y'all been following me for a long time, y'all know when I started Go Before 10, this was one of the things I was talking about back then. So this ain't no new shit. I've been saying this. But it's starting to be more apparent now. And it's the same reason that Lucian finally pulled the plug on fucking TikTok, right? But you should have been did that. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why we keep allowing this shit to happen. So fast forward, my friend Chris Lyons, who is a social deaf alumni, so he's my guy, but I don't agree with this, Chris. He now works for Andreessen and Horace, a very, very prominent venture capital group, probably the biggest. And he sent me this thing about this. UDO, or it's got to be UDO. And their mission statement says, this is the latest tech seeking to turn anyone and everyone into a musical virtuoso. Why? You know, like anyone and everyone. Like,
can I just say this? I'm gonna.
Been playing music.
Well, I want to pause. What happened to the pausing thing on Instagram? What happened? I thought you was able to pause now. He's still talking anyway. Creativity. You know what aspect that lies under of our makeup and our masculine and feminine? You know where creativity lies? Guess. Take a wild guess. Guess where creativity lies in our masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves. The feminine. Creative. All the creative is the feminine, right? So we live in a system where anything potentially that creates naturally, right, that births and creates, which is the feminine, we are going to find a way to eliminate it and mass produce it. So what do you think is going to happen? Why do you think artists in the music industry are always getting an umbrella stuck up their ass and opened when it comes to contracts? Because they are raping the creative. They're taking from the creative. Why do you think people like Puffy and them allegedly use sex magic to produce results? Because it's the feminine, it's the creative energy. So anything that is natural, creatively natural, you want to get away and move away from it. That's why they want to control the woman's body and keep telling you to have babies and babies and babies and babies and babies. They want to be able to control it and mass produce it. Look at the cattle industry. Look at what they do to the cows in order to give you milk, mucus-filled, blood-filled milk and dairy products. Mass produce it. So what did you think was going to happen with artificial intelligence and music? Another way to remove the creative out of the music. But to me, I feel like, well, then who are they going to be extracting from? If they're just extracting from voices and words and putting songs together. And y'all want to be compensated for that. And you should be. But you live in a system that rapes the feminine, that rapes the woman, that rapes the muse, that just extracts from. What did you think was going to happen? You see how y'all did people with their record contracts? For years and years and years and years, you saw how people were done with their record contracts. And then you get these new age of people, Russell Simmons, Puffy, Master P, all these people. And they, for some odd reason, they understand what happened to the greats before them and how their music was stolen, their publishing was stolen from these creatives, right? You saw that happen to them, but yet and still, you, especially Puff, went on to do the same exact thing, is to rape the creative, the feminine. That's what you get. This is the system y'all created. This is the system y'all benefit from. Just like I was saying yesterday, Princella posted a video on her page and I left a comment I'll let you hear the video actually, because the fellas didn't like the comment, of course. They're never going to like the truth, although calling themselves the most logical human, they always seem to emotionally have this reactive hostility towards the truth. It's like and a resistance to greatness. It's crazy. It's like improve. Why should I improve myself? I'm great. I am great. Here's Princella. Listen.
Men are so empty on the inside. They are battling so much, and most people do not understand what men battle. A male will get out here and say, a man's life is so much harder than a woman's, but they don't have the ability to convey to you why their life is so hard. They just don't. They don't have the words. They don't have the ability to explain how they're feeling on the inside. They just don't. So you have to have a skill level that can really, really get down into the mind of a male and what he's really going through. And then on the inside, just dealing with testosterone and their impediments in their brain, they still have to try to control themselves, right? They have to live up to society's expectations, which is too much because the male is not capable of doing all of this. Because everybody's like, you're made in the image of God. You're the leader. You're the head of the household. All of this, which makes the male crumble on the inside.
All right. Y'all heard what she said. So, of course, any critique of how men show up in society, they reject it. It's like an automatic Pavlovian conditioned response. Whenever you hear a critique of yourself and your masculinity and your manhood and how you show up in society, reject it. That's a program that they have been socialized to respond. So that's why they all sound the same. I remember one time my grandmother told me men share the same brain. Hopefully your man has it the day that you need him to have it. If you listen to them, they all say the same thing. They're all coming out the factory. Who hurt you? You're bitter. And like they come out like I told a man the other day, the copy and paste, you're bitter. How many times have you asked a woman that today? How many times have you asked a woman in a day in digital spaces if they're bitter? How come you're asking all these women if they're bitter or who hurt you? Why are you asking them all these questions? Or do you really want to know? No, you don't, because it would mean that you would hear a critique of how y'all are socialized to show up and how y'all are socialized to relate to each other, to women, to children, to animals. Y'all don't want to hear it. You have a program response to reject it. But you're the most logical. Trapped in your ego. Trapped in it. I said, men who have leaned into their socialization don't like it when you tell them that the same systems and conditions that are used to oppress women oppress them. Once they let go of those things and release those ideologies, it saves them from needless suffering. But because women are a reward in a system of patriarchy based on simply you existing as a man, any woman, most women, will give you access to them. They want to hold on to the tenets of patriarchy at the same time because they get rewarded with women because women give most men a chance. They allow the system to crush their backs. And then when you say this to them, they will deny it. Such is life. This woman says, from what some men have told me, they feel women have it easier due to the way how certain laws and government programs cater to women. Do you know those government programs were created to supplement the absence of another person? Did you know that? Did you know that? So if the other person was there to help, and sometimes they're not, sometimes they're dead. What if the father is dead? What if the father is at war? Men created the laws. So how can men be upset that women are given rights? How? You don't want women, you really don't want women to leave the workforce. You really don't. You really don't. This is a great explanation why there are so many gay men, because it's easier. And I asked, you think that being gay and black is easy? Have y'all seen the way black folks, when you think you in community with your people, because they look like you, and then they find out you gay or lesbian or queer, whatever's outside that box, that they put y'all in and y'all run around in and enforce. And we looking at each other. I'm like, yeah, I'm around my people. And then somebody says some homophobic shit, and then you're like, oh. Well, that was fun. That was great for while the time lasted. I'm out of here. You think it's easy? You be thinking you amongst your people. But then you hear what comes out of their mouths. They assimilated tongues, what the shit that they spew while enforcing the same rules that oppress them. Trying to use those same rules on you to oppress how you show up in the world. You think they your people. They're not. You think that's easy? Do you? Interesting. This man said, why don't women just build their own societies if they feel they're so powerful and superior? You got to listen to the way men speak. You hear the words that he used? Why don't women just build their own societies if they are all so powerful and superior? I said, because men feel like women can't succeed without them. So they project that fear onto women. Because in reality, it is men who cannot succeed or thrive to exist without women. So if women were to separate themselves from men, men would become more violent and attempt to destroy those communities the same way white people do black people when they decide to segregate. The system of oppression doesn't work if women stop participating. Listen to what he says in response. If you are superior, don't blame me. Go do it. I said, your ego is stuck on superior. Your social engineering has conditioned and convinced you that if there were a hierarchy of humanity, that man would come first. Your society and made up, upside down Father God religions have conditioned you to believe that. So naturally you reject and nervously laugh at logic while simultaneously telling the world you're the most logical when logic doesn't reject the truth. And yet, here you are. Here he is. Big words sound good. Did y'all hear me use a big word? Did you hear me use a big word? Girl, these niggas, when I tell you these tight ass, ragged ass, po ass, 8th grade reading level ass niggas ain't shit. I be trying to tell y'all. In these digital spaces, they show you and they prove your point and affirm your ideas about them all the time. And it only takes no less than 3 comments. Like I tell you, I go back with them at the most 3. This is my second response to this guy. Here's his response, and I'm going to leave him on red. Big words sound good, but men built everything you see, including the phone you're texting with. Where are they getting this information from? Where are they getting this information from that they built this? Oh, I know. I'm forgetting where we are. This debate is like a quarterback and a receiver on the same team arguing, trying to prove they can win the Super Bowl without the other. Now you want to try and act like we comrades. No, nigga. You think you're superior. Your Father God religion has taught you and taught women to believe that y'all are superior, and you're not. If there were a hierarchy of humanity, which they're not, because we are all extensions of source energy, it would be the woman. It would be the one who was able to reproduce, the female body. The female body. Whatever other socialized conditions that come with that. But if it were to be, it would be the female body, because that's what came first. That's the one that birthed all this shit. So while you say a man did this and a man did that, he wouldn't have been able to do it had his mama decided to terminate the pregnancy. Cut it out. Knock it off. Come on. But again, y'all are so stuck in your ego that you actually reject the truth. You actually reject the truth. And then you go to a book of fables to support the ideas about yourself, to support the lie that society has told you about yourself. And you don't even realize that the shit that you're trying to enforce hurts you. The rules that you want women to live by, you don't want to live by the rules. You want women to be this, 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 and this. And in order for a woman to be this, 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 that means that you can be a man. Your whole identity is codependent on how a woman behaves. If you can't be a good person unless another person can be a good person, you're not a good person. If your existence is dependent on your connection to a woman, and you know it is, that's the reason why they need you for free labor and DNA duplication. Like the girl said, y'all can dangle marriage, but when the girls realize it's really not what it's giving, like y'all be lying in these marriages, that's what I told, that's what I said. I've said it before. If you actually went into it without the lovey-dovey clouded mind and actually looked at the numbers and actually the same decisions that you make to get a hair color, you would take those same kind of tactics and use them on picking and deciding on having children and getting married. Wouldn't you? Right. You do more planning on a vacation than you do on, oh, I'm just going to fall in love and find this guy and expect monogamy and then do these things. No, it's not worth it. And when the girls, and you're looking at the numbers, you're like, oh, wait a minute. Marriages are only lasting on an average of 8 years, and women that are married don't live as long as single women. Wait a minute. Single women and married men are the happiest in society? How are married men and single women the happiest in society? How? Why? But at the same time, the women are not living as long if they're married than when they're single. So what does that tell you, girl? What they telling you is valuable, and what they put so much value in isn't really that valuable when you look at it, when you do the numbers. That's why they push love, love, love. Because if you really approached it as a business, a lot of y'all wouldn't allow these men next to you. I tell you all the time, if you wouldn't go into business with him, you shouldn't go into a marriage with him, period. And I remember saying that on Facebook years ago, and people, why would you treat marriage like a business? Girl, get the fuck out of here with all that lovey-dovey bullshit. And all the people probably saying that is probably divorced or going through some bullshit now. And the women be lying to y'all, trying to get y'all, come in. Then I'm going to tell you how it really is. When they can't dangle it over your face and your head anymore. How, listen to this in society. They shame women who have children and there's no man around. They shame childless women with no children, who are single, no dependents. What's missing? Ladies, gentlemen, non-binary folk, what is missing in the equation on why they're shaming the childless, unmarried woman and the single mother? Why are they shaming these groups of women? Because there's no man, girl. Come on, y'all. They want to place men in the lives of women so they can duplicate, so you can duplicate them. Then we're going to cut these abortion laws out of here so we can hope that you guys are still falling in love and having risky sexual behaviors so you can oops and have a baby and you're in a state where you can't have an abortion. No. Close your legs. Close your legs. That's how you respond to the abortion. The abortion, instead of fighting for the abortions to be allowed, fine, yes, because we want them there in case of, right, an emergency or whatever, or in case I slip up or whatever the reason you want to terminate pregnancy, that's your reason. But if they're saying you can't terminate, well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to eliminate the practice that would put me in the probability to get pregnant. So I'm going to remove the whole thing from the equation. And for most women, sex is not something that is needed. And if they have a high sex drive, you can go get a fucking toy. You don't need an actual dick. So it's easy to say, oh, we're taking your right to have an abortion away. Fine. Let's respond in a way where we say, okay, fine. No abortions. We just won't have sex with y'all. But that message has to get down to the younger. Well, from what I've been reading, these younger kids ain't really wrapped up in that shit like that. Some of them are. Most of them are just like, it's whatever. They're not running around here crazy. I think it's really that. Those types of behaviors, I feel like it comes from like a closer, because I constantly ask my sons, are your friends, do you know if your friends are having sex or do they have girlfriends? Not too many of his friends have girlfriends. And he said not too many of them are having sex. He said some of them are, but it's not a lot. I don't think that they're just that interested anymore in the stuff like that. So take abortion rights. Like that's fucking crazy. Laws that tell a woman what she can and can't do with her body. What the creative can do with, I'm going to put parameters on the creative. All the way back to the beginning of what we were just talking about with the AI music. I'm going to put parameters on the creative. I'm going to find a way to extract from the creative. That's what they do. And they don't even understand that the system, like when they say, oh, you don't like men, you don't like men. No, actually, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be trying to tell women to release y'all from the idea of protecting and providing. That releases y'all. Y'all are stressed the fuck out because society is putting you in spaces and giving you titles that a lot of you are incapable and unfit to perform. And so we're releasing you from that. You should feel good. But no, the reward of women is what they get in this society, especially if you're, I fall in love with everybody. Everybody I fall in love with. I love everybody. Everybody's a potential partner. Everybody could be a father, all of that. You giving these niggas chances. Most of these men don't deserve access to you, period. So I'm going to shame you for being single and no children. I'm going to shame you for having children and being single, solo person. What's missing? The man. The man needs to find, what did TD Jakes tell you? Y'all need to create a need for them. Otherwise, they have no place. They don't know where to go. But yet and still, they want to operate as leaders and protectors and providers. And that's really not their role. But these books have told you that that's their role so that you can put yourself in a position to provide free labor and DNA duplication. You should get, when you are deciding to get married, you should look at the numbers. Getting married for love, it's not sustainable. And that's the truth. That's why we're here to break up the fantasy, unwind your eyes. Getting married for love is not sustainable. The other factors that come in that are required, starting with the emotional intelligence of the person. the financial intelligence, the spiritual intelligence, all of that. But no, let's wind your eyes up and create a fantasy and give you a smoke and mirrors. I'm just saying. Okay, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.